right. Hello, everybody. Hold on. Let me move this around a little bit. Oh, wow. We already have people waiting. Welcome in to Nearing Nerdvana. This is our first official market report on this channel. The first time, guys, that we're doing it here. So hopefully some of our regulars are out there. We already have Rob in the house. Thanks to you, I found it big and was able to pre-order it. Nice. Good for you. Nimesh, good to see you in. Guys, make sure that you are sharing out. We want people to know that we are here now. Nearing Nerdvana is now our home base. So make sure that you are sharing out and letting people know. 80s Comic Geek, welcome on in. Let's do a quick round table, starting with Lucy. How you doing?
Hi. Sorry. I'm
sorry,
good.
I was like mid-drink. Sorry.
I'm good. Thank you. Just dealing with the allergies in the last month of pregnancy. So I'm good. Thank you. Oh, you muted.
Sorry, this is your last month?
Well, 1 month. I have 1 month to go.
Geez, that went fast, didn't it? Well, maybe not for you. For me, it went really fast. This is an easy pregnancy.
Mel said that it feels like it's been years.
Oh, man. Well, we're excited for when you get to that point. Toon, welcome on in. Good to see you. H&H Comics, hello. Good to see you in as well. And next up, Jen, how's your day going?
Okay. It was really busy at work.
I know, right? Anthony and I, too. It was like one thing after another. It was kind of hectic.
How was your boxing class? Oh, sorry, Jen. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, because with the move coming up too, I keep hearing Under Pressure by Queen.
Do you know where you're moving it?
Who? Oh, by Queen.
We have 6 weeks and do not know where we're going.
It'll come to you. It'll come to you while you're laying in bed one day. It'll just kind of happen, right?
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Hopefully. Yeah, how's boxing?
Boxing was good. I had a rough weekend. I don't know if any of you noticed, but I wasn't here for our last Friday's show with Drew Zucker. So if you guys missed that, the girls did an amazing job hosting. Super proud of my girls and Red Hood. So thank you guys for taking that over. But I had I think food poisoning of some sort. It was like any time I moved, I threw up.
That's so crazy. Yeah, we were.
Oh.
Lucy's having streaming issues, right?
Yeah, and I was having them on Friday too. And Jen, I messaged Jen. I was like, "You need to help me." Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah. So if I don't talk much, it's because of this. Because it gets frozen.
All right. That's fine, because here's the deal, guys. As always, we are going to be doing a couple giveaways at the end of the show. Uncle Anthony's in the background over here, and he found some really cool books that go right along with our topic tonight. And we are going,
how's boxing?
Boxing was good, though. It was a good way to get some frustration out, and I just felt stressed. And so I just got to go and punch some stuff, and it helped.
Great.
So yeah. We are sponsored by Cover Price officially. So in our description, if you use the code NERDVANA14, you get, I think, a month of their unlimited membership for 99 cents a month. I haven't memorized it yet, but it's in our description. So make sure you check them out. Cover Price has done some good stuff for us. Ace Cable, hello. She Geek is in the house. Happy Tuesday. All right. So tonight, we are going to be covering Black Cat, a.k.a. Felicia Hardy.
Or is it the other way? Is it Felicia Hardy, a.k.a. Black Cat?
I don't know. I always say the character name first, right? Because people always say, they know it's Black Cat, but do they know it's...
Hey, Obi.
Obi, hi. Good to see you in. Yeah, thank you, guys. And again, make sure you are sharing. Normally, I don't stress that as much, but we want people to know that we brought the market report over to this channel for tonight and moving forward. This is where we're going to be. So share around.
So what was your guys' first Black Cat introduction? Remember?
I mean, Art Germ. There was an Art Germ cover with Black Cat. Yeah, because you have to remember, I didn't get into the comic book game until 2017. I'm relatively new. But he did a really beautiful cover, and I had Anthony buy it for me, and I ended up reading it, and she's a really cool character. What was yours?
How about Lucy?
It's the same. It's kind of the same with Laura. Like again, like I'm still kind of So I have not honestly read much about her. I did grab like some covers. I remember picking up only issue 1 of Black Cat. But honestly, I didn't read it. I just like the cover. So I don't have much of knowledge on her other than I know she's her
It's okay, you're back.
Other than her and Peter Parker, like they had this thing kind of going on, like so not much.
I like how 80s comic says Spectacular Spider-Man, because mine was the 90s Spider-Man cartoon where you get to see her as like this rich girl, and then you find out like that her dad was a cat burglar, but also knows the super soldier serum, and then so she gets it an updated version of it in that series. So that's why she's like not just human level, she's like enhanced, right? And then from there, I was like, who's this? She's awesome. Like, cool. And then comic books. And then, yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man had a version of her. The video game was pretty cool. And
that's true, too. Anthony mentioned that when we were talking about this.
So she's been in Spider-Man mythos since 79?
Yeah, I think that's right. Is it 76 or 79?
Oh, I think it's 79. So that's...
Yeah, it is 79. Yeah, you're right.
80... No, not 80.
Like 45 years.
45 years. Roughly. And, I mean, there's so many different... Britt almost did a slide showing all her renditions, right? From the cartoons, comics, even the movie. Like, the girl who played the lead in Rogue One played Felicia in The Amazing Spider-Man #2. And there was hopes that like she was gonna be in #3, and that never happened. And you're like, oh.
Wait, which
what is that actress's name? Oh my gosh.
It's Amazing Spider-Man #2 was the one with Andrew Garfield.
Okay. Lucy. Okay. Yeah. Just ignore me if I freeze.
You're fine. Hey, Lucy, really quickly, if you can do it before you freeze again, tell everybody the rules to get the giveaways at the end of the show.
Okay, so just make sure you are active on the chat, and you have to be here at the end of the show to be able to win. So I'm working on the wheel right now, so adding everybody's name. So make sure you're here to be able to win. Let me see. Can I share like real quick, like so people can see that I'm like working on it?
Yeah, go ahead. So she builds the wheels, guys, off of your comments. So make sure you're making lots of comments. She'll add you to the wheel, but you have to be present to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So make sure you're here at the end of the show.
If you're not here next,
I know Rob's in the house. He will cut you guys off after 30 seconds. So don't. Yeah.
So She Geek asked super early question, but is she Marvel's version of Catwoman? Yes, because she's esque, but she's different. And I feel like in a fight, Felicia Hardy, Black Cat would win. Who do you think would win in a fight?
It depends on which Catwoman we're dealing with.
Catwoman, isn't she? Catwoman always just, she's not. She's kind of a
which actress.
So see, like because Black Cat, like she is more trained. Well, what I know, like what I read, that she is more trained, like a martial artist, and her background, like what happened to her and everything, like she's more trained on martial artist. So I feel like Black Cat might win.
She'll have the edge.
She stole the Infinity Gems.
So
Catwoman can't do that.
Yeah.
That's a good segue into the stats slide. So guys, again, if you're not familiar with us, if you haven't seen us before, every week we spotlight a different artist, character, or creator. And we give you guys kind of a little bit of like insight into this character before breaking down how they're doing on the market. So this is the stats slide that Britt, our amazing behind the scenes graphic designer, made for us for tonight. Jen, you want to cover it?
Yep. So name is Black Cat, aka Felicia Hardy. For Hardy, sorry.
Do you keep saying Harding? Me too. I think of who's that actor with the big lips?
Actor? Hardy?
Yeah,
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Oh my gosh. Say it again.
Tom Hardy. Am I saying right?
Are you serious? That man is gorgeous.
I mean, I don't know about gorgeous, but
what's that movie where he boxes, Jen? They fight each other, the brothers?
That's Warriors.
Yes. Okay, sorry, continue.
Real quick, I like how 80s Comic Geek. I am 38, turning 39 this year. Born in 83. So Black Cat is a tiny bit before my time, tiny bit, but she's awesome.
Yeah, she's still evolving. Okay, so keep going on this one.
Okay, so powers and abilities, it does range. She has a couple of iterations, like in the Ultimate storyline, when she gets magically enhanced later by Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And Secret Wars, where her ability, the bad luck ability that she has gets changed by Spider-Man and somebody else, and so she gets enhanced. Like, it ranges, but usually she is a skilled thief, Olympic level athlete, martial artist, and then she has some how you say that word?
Psychokinesis. Psychokinesis. I
Is tied to the bad luck, right? And so some iterations. So basically, she has the ability to give you bad luck. It's kind of like the reverse of Domino. Domino has good luck for herself. Black Cat can give you bad luck.
Because black cats are bad luck, so it makes sense.
Yeah, real life is not true though.
I know. Do you know that black cats are actually put down more than any other type of cat?
They didn't do nothing. Yeah, they're good. They're good.
No.
I know, but it's because they have this stigma attached to them that they're like evil or they'll bring you bad mojo.
No, I think they're good luck. And then her costume enhancements maximize all her abilities. She also has cat swag.
Cat swag, you know, like she has her swag going. She has her claws, her earrings, her contact lenses.
Oh, that's right. Her earrings are supposed to be like an equilibrium balancer. Her contact lenses both help her secret identity and then also enhance. I remember Black Cat. Yeah. Oh, she can hold her own. She can hold her own, Coco Gal, against Spidey, against multiple people. Again, later she steals all the Infinity Gems. Like, what?
What I read, that she wasn't like that, but then because she was sexually assaulted, like she got herself ready so that it doesn't happen again, and that's why she's able to hold on her own. But at the beginning she wasn't, I guess.
Yeah. Marv Wolfman actually, she's supposed to be a Spider-Woman villain in number 9, and the cover for that got rejected. So when that got rejected, when he went to Spider-Man, he took Black Cat with him. And then, so that's why you see her first in Spider-Man, because Marv Wolfman brought her over with Keith Pollard. How you say it? Pollard? Pollard. Okay. So yeah, in the 70s, she got created for a villain for Spider-Woman. Came over from that, and then they used that as like a crux, as like a jumping point for her to push herself, right? And yeah, so her intelligence level high, speed very high, strength very high, agility and skills very high, and powers are low. If you base them in the Marvel universe of like Hulk, right?
Relatively, yeah.
She doesn't have that super strength.
But she's still high for a person, but in the powers level it would be low. But for a person it'd be high. So it depends like on your perspective.
Oh, hold on a second. Okay, guys, Anthony's yelling in the background. You can't hear him, but we are at like roughly 23 viewers right now. He said if we get up to 40, we'll triple the giveaway. So
what is the giveaway? Can we get a taste of the giveaway?
Here, I'll text him. He just walked by. I'll text him.
Give us
it definitely relates to what we're talking about, so that's good. So guys, if you haven't shared the stream, find somebody in your I don't know what you call it, friend group, and share it out. If we get up to 50, we will do a triple giveaway. So we'll have 3 winners tonight, and everybody that's commenting will be on the wheel. have to be here.
Yes. Okay. I think, honestly, I used to think that too. So is Black Cat basically the Marvel version of DC Catwoman? I used to think that too, like kind of. But honestly, after like doing a little research on her, I feel that Black Cat is a little bit better than Catwoman.
I
don't
think
know.
so too.
I don't know.
Really?
Well, because of my favorite iteration of her is probably from the cartoon when her dad has the super soldier serum memorized, gets placed in a shield facility, she breaks him out, and then Kingpin and her, and like she gets like an upgraded version of the super soldier serum because it's like, oh, like she's using Captain America's level, like that's awesome. And then I liked like, mixed with like that bad luck, like I just
Yeah.
We're going to get to some of this. I think as we go through the slides, it'll answer some of these questions because there's a lot of factors that play into these. It's not just like a black and white type deal. So, okay, let's kick it off. So the first book that we are going to cover tonight, which I think was on the CBSI Hot 10 a few weeks back.
I think Black Cat is darker. I think her past is a little bit more darker. I don't know.
Well, it depends what Catwoman past you're looking at too.
That's true too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first book of the night, we got The Amazing Spider-Man number 194. This was from 1979. First appearance of Black Cat. Now, from what I understand, the reason this has just been skyrocketing is because the speculation behind whether or not Sydney Sweeney will be playing her in the Madam Web series, correct? But that's just pure spec right now because there's a couple other characters she could potentially be playing.
I saw somebody posted that oh my god, we talked about her. And it was when we were watching Loki, Enchantress, that they were saying that maybe her, and I was like, well, isn't what's her name already? But I don't know. I don't know.
She could be Spider-Gwen.
You think so?
I mean, she could be. She could be Julia Carpenter, who ends up replacing Webb.
Maybe.
There's a couple different, but I think that again, the spec behind this is like, is this what she's going to be playing? Although I do think that Sweeney would be a perfect fit for this role. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm stuck on the tongue-tied Brandon Barton. That's the '90s cartoon. That's why I started reading Black Cat comics, was because of that. And then when I found out that wasn't her story for most iterations, I was like, oh, come on. And then, but then if you look at Secret Wars, she gets enhanced physical and her like, almost like a power upgrade from Secret Wars. So that kind of is a little bit more in line with that. Coco, you got it for $1?
For $1. That's freaking cool.
What's the condition, if you don't mind me asking? Is it like a nice one?
It's tough because that cover is that'd be tough.
Mostly. Yeah, it's a dark cover, so there's plenty. It's a spine tick magnet. Not to mention it's from this. I mean, we just talked about this. It's like roughly 45 years old. So
Oh, and the cover was done by, I'm going to say it wrong, Al Milgram?
Yes. Yeah. That's how I pronounce it too. Yeah, and like, oh, go ahead.
But I've looked for this comic in a high grade for, I don't want to pay a ton of money. And I've never been able, usually when I come across it, it's a little bit lower, and I'm like, I think I should just, because now the raw average is $269. I probably should just picked it up for $100 when I had the chance, probably.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find one in a decent condition, I would definitely snag this up. I think with these type of characters, even if Sweeney isn't playing her, eventually somebody's going to. So it's going to happen eventually. Although I agree with Brother John Comics that Sweeney is a perfect for this character. I think she would nail it. But
Britt showed me that actress apparently is like training to fight and like had an MMA fight or something. Like has been training to like be a fighter to, I think, help with roles. And I was like, wait, what?
Isn't that where some of the speculation was rooted? Is that she was trained to be kind of like martial artsy, which would fit, again, this character perfectly. So if that ends up happening, and like somebody was saying in the chat earlier, with all this popularity surrounding Catwoman and Zoe Kravitz, I mean, this is kind of Marvel's time to be like, all right, well, we're going to bring out our kitty too.
I like it. I love the white hair. A few characters could pull it off in the DC and Marvel universe, and
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I think this is like that perfect if they want to compete with DC. Damn it! If they want to compete with DC, it will be the perfect time to do something with her character.
Yeah, I agree. I like her hair too. Her outfit, I mean, I'm a little bit torn on her outfit. I do wish that it would evolve a little bit more. I mean, even with Catwoman, if we're going to use that as our comparison here, Catwoman's outfit does kind of have some range to it, and you're not seeing just.
Did you like her gamer one in the game?
I did, yeah. I thought that worked because like it makes sense to change her as the character kind of evolves or different actresses are playing her. It moves a little bit. This one I don't. As far as I know, have there been any other renditions of her outfit? Which one?
So this is her first, and then there's ones that are closer up to the neck, are the ones that are more plunging, and then what's not on today, which we'll have to probably do a part 2, is her her manga version is a little more riskier.
Really? Because like I went to cosplay this once for when Anthony and I were doing Facebook shows, and I ordered one online. I was like, oh, it's an outfit. And when it said plunging, it went down to like my belly button. I was like, okay, not wearing this.
That's kind of the manga version
of
her is like that. But in comics, usually you see it like maybe around mid chest.
Yeah, like it just seems like that.
But never down below the belly button, but the manga one, yes.
Interesting. But yeah, you guys. So if you're just tuning in, this is the first appearance of Black Cat, who we are spotlighting tonight. If you want to find the raw comic in decent condition for $269, and you can, I would snag it up. I mean, a 9.6 is going for over $1,700, which is incredible. It is on an upward trend because all the speculation with the Madam Web movie.
Yes.
What?
I see his name. EMS. Who said that? Yeah, in that cartoon version, she is dating Morbius, and like he's even at one point a bat-like creature, and she's like, "I still love you."
It's good. Love you. I like that. And again, shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price, who are providing all the information that we're using for the market report tonight. Make sure, if you haven't already, please sub and give the show a thumbs up. This is our first official one on this channel for this type of show anyway. So yeah, we're happy you guys are all here, and we'll be here every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you are subbing and spread the word. Anything to add to this one?
Oh, sorry. I'm super distracted by the chat.
No, Jen, I keep seeing you looking over there. Stay with me, Jen. Stay with me.
Well, because Coco Gal said she got it for $1 for a VG fair in the 80s. That's awesome. Because I'd be happy with like a 3.0 and higher.
It's like a fine.
Like grade.
Oh no, that would be a good, wouldn't it? Yeah. Late to the party. Mark Slack, what's up? You didn't miss anything yet. We are going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the night, and we're at 30 viewers right now. So if we can get it up 10 more viewers, we'll triple the giveaway and do 3 separate giveaways at the end of the show. As Lucy has said repeatedly, you have to be here when we spin the wheel to claim. We do like a 30-second buffer, and if you miss out on that buffer, next. On to the next one. All right, anything to add on this awesome book before we move on? All right, let's keep cruising. All right, second appearance, The Amazing Spider-Man 195. This is also the origin story of Black Cat. Definitely more affordable, right?
Yeah. And Keith Pollard and Al Milgrom did the cover. It's interesting to see, again, first and second, and the big drop off.
Yeah, it's tough to compare these two. Normally, I'm like, okay, this could be, I could settle for the second, but when you look at the difference between these two covers, it's kind of a no-brainer that you'd want this one. This is just the stronger piece.
Do you not like hodgepodge covers?
I'm not a huge fan of them, but you know my art style though. I like really simple, clean. I very rarely even like trade dress covers. I like it to be let the art speak for itself. And this to me is a little bit messy. It kind of strikes me more as like a interior page versus like a cover. A cover I think should just be focused, evergreen, as Jen Bartel would say.
But look at all those 4 different stories.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are people out there that probably like this, and that's totally fine. To each their own, right? It's just not my personal preference.
That price, again, like $20 for a second appearance, I feel like I definitely remember buying one of these when I couldn't get the first appearance. So I was like, that's my price range. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, look at that jump. So if you can get a really nice copy of this for $30 and then slab that bad boy. And,
I love that. But it's from that age of still in the 79.
It's still 79, yeah.
It has that cool smell, that old comic smell.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if CGC or CBCS will do that, like, you know, like a scratch and sniff. So I'll slap a book, but if I just rub it, oh, I smell the old comic book smell.
Hi, there you go. I'm gonna get you like a car scent thing for your vehicle. Like old comic book smell, and they'll just blow in your face as you're driving to work every day.
I'd buy that.
You totally. I think that would be a huge seller. I don't know how I would bottle that scent, but yeah. Okay, so the final fate of Aunt May is on the cover. The frightful finish of the Black Cat. So she's still on the cover, which is nice. Comics and Pops, what's up? Good to see you. And Dick Fury hopped in. Good to see you as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, there were so many comic covers and keys to cover. We just did a small. Maybe we will do this on part 2.
Guys, we're only 7 viewers away from tripling the giveaway. Share, share, share. The more you guys share, the more we'll give away at the end.
Mark says that as he has a comic sense and book smells.
No way.
Britt,
that's
what I want for Christmas. I want that for Christmas.
Etsy has everything, funny. I feel like. You can find anything. I like the smell of old comics too. See, he's with you. All right, so $27.99 if you want the raw, $515 for the 9.8. I mean, considerable dip in price. I'm curious as to why this is showing a downward trend. You would think this one would be going up soon too, especially if Black Cat gets casted.
Focusing on the first, or like,
yeah,
I'll just do that too. Focus on that one and bypass this.
See, that's why people watch us though, because we give you variety. We give you some options so that if you're not wanting to drop $1,700, you can find something more in your range where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep cruising. Next up, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 87. This is where Spider-Man reveals himself to Black Cat. So this is kind of a cool little hidden key, right?
Yeah, I like this because, well, I don't know if you were going to mention it, Jen, but I was reading that when he finally revealed himself, that she was like, "What?"
Oh, and you froze.
Oh no!
You're back.
So it's like, I think he's attracted to the Spider-Man, the character, like not the superhero, not Peter Parker. That's funny. I thought it was funny.
I mean, if you think about how many people at this point, like Betty Brant, liked Peter Parker, didn't like Spider-Man, right? Most people he came across either like they tend to like Peter, and then Spider-Man was cool, but it's this different character, it's far away. And then she just did not. But I was talking to Britt about this. Oh, I should treat myself. Anyway, if you think about how Peter and Spider-Man are basically the same character. It's not like Batman. Batman is Batman, and Bruce Wayne is like who he's pretending to be for the public, right?
Right.
Whereas in Peter, it is Peter. And then as Spider-Man, he's just a little bit more confident and is more jokey, right? And wearing that tight costume. And I feel like since she's just seeing that, it's like, and her too, she prefers being Black Cat. Why? Like, Black Cat can do whatever she wants, right? Spider-Man can go and save all these people. When we're our alter egos, we have to now play in the world with rules and be a certain way. And Felicia Hardy usually has that confidence, that swagger, but she's still having to play by certain rules outside of the costume. So it makes sense that she's like, I like being the best of us, that we can do whatever we want. And you're confident and you're funny. And I like that costume on you. And I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think her facial expression here is hilarious. This is what I do when Anthony shaves his beard. It's like, no! Why did you shave your beard? Thank you, Lucy.
Have I ever seen him without his beard?
Dude, don't get me wrong. He looks great without his beard too. But like guys, most of you out there probably, well, some of you out there have beards. You don't just shave it off without telling your wife. Like, that's a conversation you have to have. You got to sit down. You got to weigh out the pros and the cons. You can't just take the beard
Oh my
off.
god, that reminds me of that episode of Schitt's Creek. I don't know if you guys watched it when one of the guys like shaves because I'm ugly.
I didn't know he was watching, babe. No, that's not what I meant. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, you are. Just kidding.
No.
My handsome devil, no. Just
It's
catches
like
me off guard. I love you, Ann.
Oh, in Schitt's Creek, there's a really good episode where she's dating a guy who's like very rugged and has that beard, and then she wakes up and he has no beard, and she at first doesn't know who he is. She's like, ah, and she screams, and he's like, it's me. And then she's like, whoa, like talks about the beard and how there should have been discussion of cutting it off. And he's like, well, he does it every like year, right? Every year.
Yeah.
But
and she's like, why do we have to discuss it? Yeah, Sam just kind of messed up his mustache, and I was like, did you shave? He's like, yeah. I was like,
yeah. So you're used to this guy having a whole freaking mask on. He takes it off. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise.
But Paul, that the Black Cat jailbait thing is only in the Ultimate universe. In the normal 616, they're the same age, or they're ballpark the same age.
Now the chat's like distracting me, Jen. Sorry. Hey guys, we got to 36 viewers, so 4 more viewers, and Uncle Anthony, the best looking man, the best looking guy out there, is going to give us an extra 2 giveaways. So we'll go from 1 to 3. Hey, Ann, I sent you a text. Antonio Elce.
Oh,
it's a male version of Ugly Betty.
You know what's gonna happen tonight, Rob? You're gonna win, and Anthony's gonna be like, "I'm sorry, Rob. Who's ugly? Who's ugly? No book for you."
That's so funny. Oh yeah.
All right. So Raw comic again. Somebody was talking about the jumps in from going from silver to bronze. Where was that? Oh, here we go. Bronze to copper.
it's because so this is 84, right? Yeah. If you can find this book, and then again look at the colors on the spine. If you can find it in a 9.6 range, of course it's going to jump, right? Because it's just, yes, there's comic book stores in 84, but there weren't like a ton of them, and condition is still a little tough with those 80s comics.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's interesting though, because so far most of these covers have been pretty dark. Had to use the John. Did I miss the issue where she makes him a black cloth? No, I don't think we've gotten to that part yet. Oh man, Anthony's gonna ship his beard to Rob. You'll open a box, there'll be an Anthony.
That'd be so sad and weird. You're like, what is this? Oh no.
We're just kidding. We will not do that. All right, so $6 for this book. I think it's a really solid cover of Black Cat. So again, this is more affordable. If you can get one in a good range and get that bad boy graded, it's definitely worth it. It is on a downward trend for now. But these, again, I think are some of the books that people aren't really looking for. They all went straight for number 1.
Okay, she has an awkward because she's scared. She's like,
oh my god.
It's like,
ew, put it back.
Put it back. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Let's go. Now we're going to jump forward like a decade to the 90s. So this is Felicia Hardy, The Black Cat number 1. Now this is, I believe, a 4-issue miniseries.
From 1994.
It's interesting how much the art changes, huh?
Yes. I kind of like this one a little bit better. I like it being a little bit higher.
I don't really like this cover. It looks... I don't want to use the word.
Superhero pose. Superhero action pose. She's flying through the air.
No. That's cool. But, like, this part of her looks...
Wait, which part?
Like too muscular? Like she lost the femininity of her. She doesn't look as like cat-like and slick. She looks more like she's ready to like box. Like she got definitely more muscular on this cover.
Thank you. Thank you for translating for me.
I knew what you meant.
Thank you.
But it's a different take. So there's that. Tell us a little bit about this one, though, Jen.
So 1984. And the last purchase, it's funny that almost all these sales have been March 20th, right? So within 2 days is the last sale. Average is around $26. But a raw one has been around $16.48 is like the average. 9.4 is like 120. It's not in an upward trend because this is her first solo book. It's
This
like
is
tough,
her
like
first-
Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man. I was Googling before we came on because all other artists came really easy for me to find. This is the one where I couldn't. It's signed down there, but it says Wild Man, and I'm like, who's Wild Man? I don't know what's going on. Who's the artist for this cover?
It's Wild Man and something too, because it looks like it has like a double L and an E at the end of that paper. Wild Man. Andrew Wildman. Is that what it is?
Wild Man. Dun, 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 dun.
Brother John Comics just said it.
Okay,
oh, no,
cool.
wait, that's not how it goes, right? That song.
They might have. Wait, is it Wild Man or Wild Thing from?
It's a Wild Thing. Sorry,
the baseball movie?
but I changed it.
Oh, you are
Wild
such a
Thing.
All right, hold on. Quickly. Somebody's going to be getting, I'm going to put myself on the big screen, from Uncle Anthony, the Black Cat number 8. This is the Peach Momoko cover. It's beautiful. It's really, really well done. If we get to 40, 3 people will each get a copy, but the original giveaway will also get Mary Jane Black Cat Momoko on the cover. Look at that one. So we're doing a lot of Momoko giveaways tonight, guys. So if we get to 40, 3 of you will win one of the Black Cats, and 1 of you will win 2 of them. Thank you, husband.
And a drink?
Love you. You're so handsome.
Wait, does he?
It matches my leggings. What?
Wait, did he shave right now? No, right now he has hair, right?
He did not shave. Him and I have a deal. I have to keep my hair like relatively long past my shoulders, and he can't shave his beard. Yeah, aren't those cool? So those are going to be the giveaways. And guys, we're at 35 viewers. 5 more people get in here, and we will triple the giveaway from 1 person to 3.
Comment something at least once, and make sure you're here when we do the giveaway to be able to win.
Coco Gal, they're interesting. This is the first time I've tried them. They're the margarita ones.
I had those Truly ones before, and they were not I can't remember which one. And it was actually better than the White Claws one. The White Claws, they taste like freaking.
I never had a White Claw.
You've never had a White Claw?
Medicine.
Yeah, you have to like down them. Hey, look at Ultra Maximus. New location, same energy. Exactly.
Woo-woo!
Spread that around. And Ultra, we're going to get your ass on this show. That's like one of my goals. I want to have you on. We'll have you on for like a whole comment chat with Ultra. Okay, so $16 for the Raw. I think this will continue to go up again if this casting goes through the way I think it is. So if you want to snag her first solo series, you might want to do it now.
And I've been surprised with the solo series, starting with Black Panther, right? Because that solo series, I was like, oh, and then it went crazy. And I was like, what? What? Who? Someone knew.
Someone always knows. Like TiVo.
What happened? What did I miss? What?
The first solo series.
Okay. So I couldn't hear you.
How the first solo series always like it seems to be trending when it really does skyrocket. Like when Black Panther skyrocketed, the solo series went with it. Whereas in before, you can always just attain the first solos for not that much. Look at Black Knight. That's another one to first solo.
What question did I skip, Barton?
Question? I didn't see it.
I'm not handling comments tonight.
Sorry,
Lucy
I am.
took it over, so.
Let's see. Was it this one? Oh, this one.
Under her ass. That happened one time. Guys, Barton's referring to one time when I was like shaving like a facial razor. You know, like I like to like shave little areas on my eyebrows, and I accidentally shaved off half of my eyebrow. It was.
I didn't notice. You just put your hair.
I put my hair right over it, and then you guys couldn't even tell. But Anthony got a kick out of that, and so did Barton, apparently. Guys, we're at 38. 2 more people, and we triple the giveaway. Share. Okay, let's keep going. So do you think this will keep going up, Jen? I think it will. I think it's faster.
Okay,
if I had to put money on it.
We have 38 people watching, but come on, people. I don't have 38 people on the giveaway. I have 25. So come on.
Also, comment in the live chat, either via Facebook or via YouTube, and you will be entered.
Ultra Maximus, I'm so glad you're here. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. Yeah, and so I was on eBay earlier today just because I was curious about this series. We're at 39. One more person. Oh, we hit 40. Boom! We are now doing a triple giveaway. For all of you that are out there watching, all 40 of you, make a comment. Lucy's going to keep track on the wheel. 3 people are each going to get a copy of the Black Cat Momoko, but the first person that wins is going to get 2. The Black Cat and the Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyonds. Both Momokos.
And look, I was a lurker of many comic shows for many years. Just say hi, and you will get entered. You can put ...
Oh, do this. Just a little.
Peace sign.
Emoji or something.
Something like that. Triple giveaway. Let's go. Yeah, we give away stuff on all of our shows. So hopefully you guys are subbed up because we have another show on Friday, and we're gonna be doing giveaways on that one too. We're at 42 now. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Let's go. Thank you guys for doing that and sharing out. All right. Anyway, I was saying I went to eBay to look at the miniseries, and you could get a set of all 4 of them in near mint condition. Near mint, mind you, and this is from 94. Well, right before the show started. So as of 45 minutes ago, there was one for all 4 for $65. And I was like, not too bad.
65. I probably would want to pay 40.
Oh my gosh. Let's keep going. Oh, Jen, you're killing me. Wolverine and the Black Cat claws.
This is funny. It looks like she's about to scratch his booty.
Oh, it does. I, honest to God, have no idea why we included this one. Why is this?
So I thought it was funny, number one, but also it's interesting to see that there's a claw or claws for the Black Panther. Shuri has one too, but with a K. And then this is with a C. And it's with Wolverine. Are we going to see, like, I thought it was a cool cover with her and Wolverine. And you're seeing Wolverine. This is, we have yet to see Wolverine in the MCU as a shorter man.
It's interesting.
Because Hugh Jackman is not short. And he pulled it off. We all love Logan, right? But I'm curious, like, and yes, there's all those rumors that, like, who's Harry Potter?
Daniel Radcliffe.
He might play. I don't. But you need someone. You didn't see those rumors
as Wolverine?
Yeah, you didn't see
it. No. He's perfect for the boy under the stairs. He's not perfect for like.
But he's been other things beyond that.
Yeah.
Name one thing.
He was in that show. That was that show, Lucy, with
I'm watching on HBO. He is so good in that. He plays different characters. It's like each season, it's about a time era.
It's funny.
He is so funny. You have to watch it. Like, and then he was on that scary the movie, The Lady in Black. I want to say he was really good in that.
Yeah, I saw the preview for that and scared the hell out of me.
It was really good. I watched it. I liked it.
Clint Eastwood's son, I would love, but isn't he like in trouble? Didn't he get in trouble?
No, I think he's tall. I would like to see a shorter, below 5'10" Wolverine, where you have because this thing is like it's always been in the comics that he is short, right?
5'3".
Yeah.
Well, and the 300 pounds is because the adamantium skeleton is not light. Right. I just want to see a stockier dude because that's the whole beauty of him is that he is just a little Tasmanian devil.
I like that.
Oh,
I like that. Man. I don't know. I can't picture. Oh, maybe I can't picture it. I can't.
Dude, if I know that he said to people like, no, it's not gonna like that. No, like he said no, but. If you can get someone around his stature who is in the shorter, bulk him up. No, we're not Danny DeVito. No, Lord of Brooklyn, BK for life. Oh, wait, not him. Wait, where is it? It's going too fast. Raging Ronin.
I know it's going fast.
Raging Ronin.
Here, I'll do some of the comments for you, Lucy, while you catch up because there's some good ones. Yeah. There's supposed to be a show, the anime X-Men of One of the Dimensions for Doctor Strange. Taron Egerton from Kingsman was also rumored. Yeah, I like that better, to be honest, if I had to pick one. I did not know Wolverine was only 5'3".
But he's short.
Oh, I don't know.
It's this
Woman in
one.
Black?
It's this one. It's the Raging Ronin Danny DeVito shirt. That was so weird. This is a great
Big
one.
Remo's here. About time. What's up?
I kind of hold on, Laura. I'd rather see somebody new. Yeah, an unknown actor. I would like that too, honestly. A good, but I mean, he better be a good actor. But yeah.
All right, so this is a cool pick though, because you can still get this cover. You can get this book for under $5.
Super
It
cheap.
has Black Cat on the front. This is a
And-
Leisner cover.
Yeah, Joseph Michael Leisner. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's from 2006. And there's a clause too. So they liked it so much they did a sequel.
Hey, hi Trish. I mean, yeah, grab it if you can. It's a white cover, so now we're having the same problem as before, where it's definitely going to be hard
This
to
is
get in.
this is a dollar bin book. Please go to the back issues.
Don't pay crazy amounts. I mean, $29.95 for a slab. That's what you pay to slab it.
Yeah, for a slab. Like if you can find one for under $30. But please, if you do look for this, don't pay shipping. Wait, what? Wait,
why are you laughing? I think that's true.
That's so funny.
What? You don't like him as that role?
No, I mean it's just funny. It's just funny.
What about the person from Game of Thrones as Wolverine? Oh, shit, what's his name? The guy that plays
Well, isn't he already playing Black Knight or something like that?
Yeah, I think he is. He's in the MCU.
Oh, yeah, he's Black Knight. Jon Snow. What's his real name?
We'll just call him Jon Snow. That's good enough. Guys, there's 51 people in the house tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Glad you guys were able to find us. This is where we are going to be holding our market report every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are sponsored by Cover Price, so shout out to them. And since we got our numbers up so high, we're going to be doing 3 separate giveaways at the end of the night. 3 different Black Cat Pichimokos. There you go. Are going to be going home with different people, and one person's going to score $2. So the Black Cat, and then the Mary Jane and Black Cat combo. Kit Harington, there you go.
Yeah, Rob, Obi, and Fury both said, yeah, Kit Harington. We were all blanking. We're like, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, good enough. Make sure you give the show a thumbs up and please sub. We are going to be back this Friday, and I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to give it away, but the next 2 Fridays are going. Actually, can we tell them what we're doing this Friday? We are going to have Simple Men from Simple Men Comics on with us this Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had TiVo on last Friday, and then the Friday after that, or last Wednesday, we had TiVo. Yeah. So if you missed that, go back and watch it. So we're having Simple Men's Comics on this Friday. We're going to play a little game with him, see how he'll hang. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Coco Gal. Look, as Coco Gal said it.
Wait, what happened?
Because Coco Gal, she's so crazy. She said the mention. Yeah, and then Prince Zodiac said that's so. Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to say little person.
I don't know.
Oh
no.
I was watching Drunken Chat, and that topic came up. And I wish I could have been watching live. I think that was one that you were on.
Was it because of the guy from the Game of Thrones was irritated about Snow White having dwarves?
No,
he was just joking though. He was just joking. He
I
put out a contest.
But technically, because I dated somebody that was 4'11", and I found out through talking and dating them that 4'10" and under is considered different heighted.
What are you, Lucy?
You son of a gun. I made it to 5.
Yeah, you're 5 foot.
Are you? Okay, good. That's great. Good for you.
Anyway.
This is gonna kill me. Moving on. Next up. Okay, I like this one. So guys, if you're just hopping in, you're right here for the next couple I think are awesome. These are gonna get some really strong covers here for Black Cat if you don't want to go for the number 1. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, the Black Cat. Hold on, I had it written down.
Amazing Spider-Man presents Black Cat, number 1.
Yeah, and this is from 2010. Cover art is Amanda Connor, which I love her, and Christina Strain. Right? A mid person.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love this cover. Who's it?
Isn't this nice?
Who is it? Amanda Connor, you said?
Amanda Connor and Christina Strain kind of teamed up on the cover art on this. And I think it's just very well done. I like the negative space that they did with her hair. I think that's
I knew
just
you would like it, and I was
Yeah.
unsure if you would like it, but I knew you would like it.
Oh no, it's beautiful. I love this.
Yeah, I
So
think
sexy. Her
super
face, the eyes,
underrated.
everything. Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Her outfit actually looks really hot in this. Like, I think this is really, you know, who could pull off a beautiful black cat? Who am I thinking, Lucy? What artist? No, not as cosplaying. No, like an artist that could draw one. Think of the pleather. Sozo Micah.
Oh, to artists to do that. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Sozo Micah
Yes.
would
Oh yeah, remember we
kill
were
it.
talking that's what when we were saying that we would like to see her redesign her costume. Remember?
That's true. I wanted to do Storm really badly, but this is a beautiful book. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about it, Jen?
So it's I have found this a little bit cheaper, like around cover price in the back issue bins, but online sales are averaging around $8 to $7.50, and then 9.8 sold for $64.98. It's on a slight downward trend, and again,
For now.
yeah.
Again, for now, like that's
If you
kind of
like-
why.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Oh, if you like Black Cat, and you know, if people ask you about it, these are good. Now everyone can gift somebody the first Black Cat. So this is a good, like, if someone likes the character, you're like, here. I'm like, oh, what's this? Let me read this.
Exactly. And Amanda Connor, yeah, I like Amanda Connor's work. I think we covered her at some point, didn't we?
No, we haven't yet.
No, we haven't
Me
yet.
too. That'll be on our list.
She's
No,
done some
I
really
could
good
see-
Retonias.
Yeah, I like. There's some stuff that I really like, and I could tell, like, that's why I was like, is this Amanda Connor? Like, I could see some of Amanda Connor, but I wasn't sure. But now that you said it was two people, that makes sense.
Latasha, yeah, we officially moved to Nearing Nirvana. We are no longer with the Tales from the Flip Side channel. We are just focusing on building Nearing Nirvana. So we will be here every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Market Report, and every Friday for our flagship Nearing Nirvana show. With this
I'm
Friday,
glad you found us. Yay!
Yeah, I'm glad you found us. Simpleman's Comics going to be on with us this Friday, so make sure you're subbed up. You know, all that jazz. Jen, how tall are you? Coco Gal wants to know.
I'm 5'10".
No, you're not. Weren't you taller than Anthony?
No, Anthony is a tiny bit taller than I am.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I should tell him that.
Oh, he knows. Didn't we like stand back to back?
He probably did. He probably made you guys stand back to back just so he could know that he was taller. Poor guy. Okay. So $7.50. I think this is a solid buy, guys, especially if this character continues to grow in popularity. If she gets casted well, people are going to fall in love with that casting. All the books associated with her, well, not all, but most of the good ones will kind of follow that trend. So if you can find one in a nice condition, grab it. $65 for a 9.8 slab is not bad.
Yeah. Yes, Raging Ronin. Amazing Spider-Man presents Black Cat. It's a lot of these I got frustrated on. Well, not all of these. It's this one and the Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat from 94. Because I tried looking for it on mycomicshop.com to get the cover artist. And it wasn't popping up. And I got so frustrated because I could find it on eBay, but I couldn't find it on mycomicshop.com. And I'm like, come on, my comic shop. Like, what's going on?
What's happening?
Why can I? And then same thing with this one. This one didn't pop up under Amazing Spider-Man Presents Black Cat on my comic shop. And I'm like,
there's really no way of knowing that unless you just know, right?
Not yet. Omar,
like
coming up.
You and Raging Ronin would know. Oh, okay. Yeah, Omar, stay tuned. All right, let's keep cruising. So this one, I am super biased because we all know that I'm a Tula Lote fan. I freaking love Tula Lote. I think she's one of the best artists in the industry. I think her art style is incredible. I had not seen this cover, and so I'm so glad that you brought it up.
It's beautiful.
No, so I immediately went online and bought one.
You did?
I did.
For how much? How much?
$14.99. I got the last one from like Ultimate Comics. And I got it for $14.99, which is comparable to what you would probably buy, but I didn't own this one yet, and I think it's absolutely stunning. Tula Lote has such a distinctive style. Her color use is it's beautiful.
I like how it doesn't have the white, the white fur. It's the black, like it looks like feathers, kind of. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys like it.
Did you pick this on purpose?
I love this cover. So
okay,
sexy.
there are so many Black Cat covers between like 2006 and today. So trying to find people that you guys would like and be like, oh, you know, and we've covered Tula before. And when we did Tula, this wasn't one of the covers. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 9. Tula Lote, Woman of Power. Usually type Women of Power, this should pop up. Again, check your back issue bins. Most people, I feel like I've come across this a couple of times, and the comic book store had it priced up. And then the one time I didn't buy it. Stupid Jennifer. But just look, because the early series tend to get picked through, but the later ones, only the keys get picked. And this isn't a quote-unquote key. So you don't check your back issue bins, please. And don't be me. Oh, qualifier variant. That's probably why.
Yeah, this it's beautiful. It's from 2015. So maybe that's why I hadn't seen it, because that was right around when I really started collecting certain artists. But yeah, so I'm biased. Lucy, what do you think? What do you think of the art?
Oh, I love it. I love the hair. Like I said, it's so sexy. Her eyes are just so sexy. It's just beautiful.
See, we're all biased. But yeah, I wanted one. As soon as I saw this cover, I'm like, sold. I think the martini glass is brilliant. I think the way she's kind of falling down off the screen is brilliant. I have no complaints. I think Tula Lote is fantastic. I love all of her stuff. I started collecting her. She did our Sweet Paprika cover, which I think I've mentioned a couple times here. And then she also did a Department of Truth cover, which I was on. Remember when we were on Ninth Wonders show?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody picked that as their cover. Who was it? It wasn't me.
No.
Was it Dark Evolution?
No. Do you really forget? Did you forget?
Yeah, I really did. Who was it?
Ninth picked her.
No.
Yeah, because you stole it.
No, I stole his Sozo Micah because he had a bitter root that I stole. I think it was Dark Evolution that picked this. And he was talking about her. It was the Department of Truth cover where she's like holding the puppets. You know, like.
Okay. First, I kept picturing the other one and it was Sozo Mike. So yeah, sorry. Got it.
But anyways, he would probably love this. I think that would be one of his things. Yeah, guys, remember the thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. Or we appreciate that. So $20 for the raw comic. I found mine for $14.99, but like I said, I got mine on Ultimate Comics, and I think I got the last ones.
Challenge. Let's do a gauntlet challenge.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just made it up. If you guys can find this for cheaper than Laura got it, post it to social media and tag one of us three or Nearing, and we'll see what we'll do. That's not a threat.
That's a great idea.
Challenge.
All right, I'm on eBay right now. There's 20 or best offer. There's a slab 9.8 for $90. Another 20, 14 or best offer with $6 shipping. Oh, there's a $14 bite now with $5 shipping. That's already cheaper than when I paid.
Okay, so if anyone gets that one.
Here's a $12.74.
Let's see who wins. Dang it, Laura, you rushed into it.
But I'm thinking you guys can find it at the right LCS for under $10. Just take a picture. Usually they don't ask, you don't get a receipt. Just do it and then highlight it and then tag us. And whoever gets the cheapest one under $14.99.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, Jen is doing a giveaway. What?
Yeah, I'm moving, so I will come across. I still owe. I'm gonna do a really good bundle now to Nimesh, and then I'm coming across other books, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this. So yeah, we'll see.
Okay, hold on. The movie, I watched the first the season. I mean, we've been watching it, but I'm sure the movie's gonna be good. We want to watch it, but yeah, you watch it, Jen?
No, not yet. I will add it to my watch list. And they called me Bruce, says we need to do this every week. That'd be awesome.
I think we should. I mean, this is our channel now. We can do whatever we want. It totally did, Prince Zodiac. I'm sitting here like, damn it, I probably could have saved at least $2. Oh well, at least I supported an LCS, which I mean, That's the silver lining. I'd rather support an LCS than eBay. Let's keep going. Okay, here's one that you guys have been talking about in the chat a ton. I know everybody was waiting for this. Jen, I'll let you take the lead.
So I really, really wanted this, but this is tough to get. And
explain it to me. I don't understand.
It was an exclusive, right?
It was San Diego Comic-Con, I think.
jscottcampbell.com. And this is when I first found out about his website. Because I was like, oh, and then I went on and it was too late. It was already sold out. And I was like, okay. And then a couple of my people in this area, LCSs had it. And I was like, oh. And I just didn't. And because at the time, I think it was going for over 100. And I'm like, oh, I can't. My budget isn't that. My budget, I like the $1 bins and $2 bins.
Jen, if you find this for $100, you call me.
Well, I still haven't, I don't come across it. I think I saw it one time at a con, and it was great. And I just like looked at it. And I'm like, I can't. But
wasn't there some controversy about this with the print run or something? Like,
well, yeah, because at first it was supposed to be
1,500.
Yeah, but then I heard it was closer to 3,000. So, but regardless, I thought he did a spectacular job because this is Le Chat Noir, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I thought he did a great job with it, like with the black cat at the bottom, and you can tell that like there's definitely like what's it called, parallels, but like he didn't just take it and then like do a little bit of like what's the word? The only J. Scott Campbell that book that doesn't look like
that's why I like it. That's why I like this cover thing, because she actually looks good.
Well, and like Lucy, you were talking about earlier with that cover that we saw from the 90s for the first solo series. And like to me, and I think you're probably going to agree on this, her physique in this is kind of more what I identify with the character, like this very feminine, very slim, but still sleek type character, not like the muscular type. You know, like I think he got the silhouette here is just
for the first time, yeah, everything, like her face, the body, like you could kind of see a little bit of the muscles, like from her, like, you know, she's thin, but at the same time you could see some of that muscle, like, kind of, you know, that she's athletic. And yeah, I really like it, and you will never will hear me say that about a Campbell.
I figured. I was like, I'm curious what Lucy will say. And you liked it. Oh, she froze.
She's frozen in it. Admiration. She likes it so much.
Right? I froze.
Art Nouveau. Yep. Original was Theophile Alexander Steinlen. Great reinterpretation by JSC. That was Ace Campbell.
And I like the reinterpretation because it's not like they took the original and then just changed digitally some things. Like he actually, it's a proper homage. Like this is what you should do with an original. You should take aspects of it. And you can tell that like it wasn't just like digitally altered in like one or two places. It was, he did just a good job.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And the Art Nouveau, when you think Nouveau, you don't think Campbell right off the bat. Who do you think? You think Frizen. That's who that's the style she tends to identify with. And when I look at this cover, I keep thinking in the back of my mind, damn, I would love to see a Frizen after Campbell rendition of this, because I think it's right up her alley and I think she would nail it. Jenny, if you're out there, hit me up. We'll make this happen.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be so cool? I mean, imagine if Jenny Frizen did a print of this after Campbell and kind of her own style, I think.
Or be Catwoman.
Oh, man. Yeah, but the Art Nouveau, it's a beautiful time period. You have that really beautiful golden coloring. And I don't know, her face, Lucy, you always say that Campbell bothers you because they do mouse face, right? Is that what you say?
Yeah. Yes.
This isn't a mouse face. This is beautiful.
No. And I mean, what are the odds that she's a cat and she doesn't have a mouse face? That's funny. It's funny, but yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys are interested, $900 for the Raw comic. which is crazy because a 9.8 is only a couple $100 more. So in my opinion, I would rather have the 9.8 guaranteed at $11.48 than pay $900 for a raw.
Yeah.
Right? If you're gonna spend that amount of money, get the guaranteed 9.8.
I mean, it's a lot of money, 900, and just to go up 200 more bucks, and you're guaranteeing a 9.8. Like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Can you imagine if you spend 900, you get it back, and it's like 9.6? No.
I don't understand the big deal. Like,
oh my gosh, people lose their shit when they get a 9.6. It's like, yeah, or a 9.4 or a 9.2.
Well, if there's nothing, you don't see nothing wrong with the book, then yeah, I'd be like, what the hell?
That is frustrating when you send something in, you're like, this is guaranteed a 9.8, and then you get it back, you're like, a 9.6, why? And there's no notes as to why. It's just like the person was like, 9.6. That's what you're getting.
Well, hopefully it's not. They don't just go, meh, 9.6.
That's all you're getting.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my something skill with children. It looks clean. I don't understand why it's a, what is it? What's a 9.6? I don't.
There must be. There might be something on the interior pages that you didn't see. That's usually what it is. It's something in the interior or something in the back.
I didn't even know. I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, I didn't even open this one, so I wouldn't even know why. I don't know.
Latasha Bundy. Thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Yeah, I don't understand all the people going crazy for 9.8s. If I really want a book, yeah, 9.0. That's 85% off. That you are very smart. I mean, if you love 9.8s, then I'm not going to be like no. But my money isn't as high as most people's.
Hey guys, do you mind if I do a little shameless promotion here? Ninth Wonder's in the house. Ninth Wonder Comics, guys. He is doing a YouTube channel, and he recently teamed up with Bird City Comics. We are now sponsoring that show. The content is fantastic. He's so well-spoken. He knows his stuff. He does a cover picks. He does an FOC show, which are pretty rare from what I understand, right, Jen? Like good ones. So do me a favor, those of you out there, and give Ninth Wonder Comics a follow. Mm-hmm. You won't regret it. And just let them know that Nearing Nerdvana sent you. It's worth a follow. That's all I'm going to say. It's good stuff. Anthony's going to be trying to be more of a regular on that show too. Really focused, rich content over there. So, okay, I'm done. All right. Anything to add to this one before we move on?
If I ever see it for under 100.
Wait, do we know how many there were printed? Do we know that? Can we settle that?
The only person who knows is J. Scott Campbell or whoever printed it. There's all of us who are just left trying to figure it out.
I hate that shit. I'm sorry, I do. I'm going to be 100% honest. It bothers me when you buy something without knowing the print run. Because the print run in this industry does affect the value.
But so if you like something, does it matter?
It matters with the after value, yeah. Like when you put something up, if it's limited to 100, that's going to change the value of that book. Considered, especially if you have to sell to support your own hobby. Then yeah, it definitely matters. And I don't like when they kind of like manipulate things like this to create
scarcity.
Yeah, like they're creating something that doesn't really exist. I've seen that with stores, and like I know these stores do that. We don't. I don't think we would never do that. But there's some stores out there that'll be like, oh yeah, this is a 400 print run, and we're like, there's no publisher that does a 400 print run.
Oh, sorry, so that's true. It was Nine Wonder's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday!
Happy belated birthday! Happy
Give him a follow as a birthday present, right? Ninth is great. See, Tomb, you guys all know. So it would irritate me if I owned this and I didn't know the print run.
I mean, look, let's say I bought it for $20 and I really like the cover because I love this cover. I kind of don't care, but if I paid 100 plus or 900, yes, then I would be like, what's the print run? But if you,
sorry, I'm eating omega 3 mix. Sorry, I got a little hungry.
If it's for your PC, I'll give you that. If it's for your PC, then I guess it doesn't matter. But if it's not for their PC, if you're going to buy it and eventually sell and buy and sell and create that demand, then you have to be as transparent as you can be with how many print.
Oh, sorry. I'm reading the. So Patricia.
People. I've heard of that happening. Anthony and I would again never do that because I think destroying books is sinful. There's no other word to describe that. I can't do it.
Money.
If you're driving and you couldn't read the chat, so Trish Forstner said some shops I saw the run book is $250, but they intentionally destroying half of them to make sure that it was that. You said sinful. Working at a comic book shop now, we do have returns. And did my eye tear? Yes, because you have to tear the cover off. And now I don't do that because I can't do that. So someone else does that, and that's cool. And if that's a deal you have,
and it's not because the shop wants to tear it, it's because I spit
Diamond.
because Diamond says you have to send the cover so that way they know that they're not gonna resell it and give them credit back. That's and then why, not because they want to.
At least then, though, it's still readable. Like you could still donate that. You could still donate to a school, or I mean, if it's child appropriate. But like, just destroying books just to make your product more valuable, I don't know, can't do it. Yeah, and again, an X-23 print run. If you collect your stuff and you're just keeping it for yourself, that's great. I agree with that. But if you're using it to manipulate the market, then that's where I have a problem with it. That's where I'm like,
Also, you guys have said, Laura, like I know you guys. Okay, that could have happened too. Maybe they said it was maybe I don't know. Like giving them the benefit of the doubt. They said we only have say 1,000, but they actually order 1,500 because just in case of damages. Right?
But we still listed as if we do damages too. But
you list it, right? You I mean, I know you guys do, but maybe that's what they did, like just in case, like
if we have a 500 print run, we'll sell a certain percentage and then save the other percentage for damages, but we still list it as a 500 print run because you still have 500 printed copies.
So this is the reason.
And if you don't have any damages, then that's how when you release them, right?
Yep. That's why sometimes after the initial pre-sale, you might see more books get loaded onto our site because that's after we've sorted through damages. And if we have leftovers, we'll put them back on the site.
I'm wondering if that's what they did, but since they are who they are, didn't mention it, and they just said
they just destroyed the ones that were damaged. Yeah,
I don't know. Well, I'm just saying that could have happened. I don't know if that really happened. Maybe did it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying they could have. That's could have.
And this is so. If you guys are watching, please don't. If you're driving, don't look at this. But if you are just sitting at home and you look through our chat, this is the reason why I didn't put a print run, because I did come across a couple places saying 1,000, a couple saying 15, and I found one that said 3,000 because Marvel has that limit of 3,000. So if they got damaged to the point of 15, then okay, or 1,000. But like, no, there's not like video proof, right? Like some shops, when they do an exclusive, will show the tearing of covers or shredding to be like, look, like we took all the damaged ones and shredded them or tore them and like damaged them out, right? But this is, so our chat is kind of proving why I couldn't. In the time that I have for research, I was like, I can't, unless we go to the printer or J. Scott Campbell, and then we're like, hey, how many like left, and then how many got destroyed? Like it's only
I doubt he will answer.
Well, I know this with Marvel, for a standard retailer, it's a 3,000 print run. There's no negotiating. It's a 3,000 print run, and then if you do virgin copies after that, the virgins are 1,000. I've never heard of a 1,500 print run, but maybe I'm wrong. I've only been in this game for so long.
Could have given, since he's Campbell.
Right. Well, that's true. Maybe he has different. Maybe there's a different deal since he's an artist. I don't know. But yeah, Double J, I said the same thing. It's like if you're going to pay $900, you pay a couple extra hundred and you get that guaranteed 9.8 because it's a very close gap there. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's fun to discuss these type of things. That's why these shows I think are important, to have these conversations and kind of hear everybody's insights. But this is an awesome book regardless. It's definitely one I would love to have.
So expensive.
It's so expensive, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a piece of art. This is a beautiful cover. It's very well done. All right, let's keep cruising. Campbell orders enough to get whatever I mean, that could be it too. You never know. Oh, you guys, really quickly. See this right here? Smooth Kicks 95. This is my friend Zuri from boxing.
Cool.
I sent her the link. So hi. All right, let's keep going. All right, somebody was asking for Bartel, and here we are. We're delivering. Jen, what do we have?
This is Black Cat number 3 from that same series as the previous. That was number 1. This is number 3. And I had a hard time. Pretty sure this is a 1 for 25, Jen Bartel. But another tip of the hat to somebody that we have covered before as a spotlight. What do you guys think?
Lucy, go first.
I obviously love this cover, but she looks like Rihanna. It has like Rihanna vibes. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, now that you said it, I can see it. I wasn't thinking that initially. I'm very biased. Jen Bartel has changed the way I purchase comic books. When we covered her, when we got to or listen to some of her interviews, she really shed a lot of light on how she does her compositions. And she's where I coined that phrase from her. She coined the phrase evergreen, where you have a piece that isn't dependent on the story's narrative. It's a standalone piece of art. And I love that about her stuff. And this is another example of it. I mean, you take away the Black Cat, you take away all the text, and this is just a beautiful image of this character. It's not following any type of arc. It's just Black Cat. It's really nice. I like it. I think that there's nothing she does wrong in my eyes.
Yeah. Yes, I do wish like that. I mean, Rihanna, I know I've seen her act in few stuff. I can't really remember her acting, to be honest, but I love Rihanna. I think she's gorgeous. She's beautiful. And I would like to see her in something, but I don't know. I can't see Rihanna.
Yeah, I see it now too. I didn't see it initially, but now then you mentioned it, it's like, huh.
I don't know. That's all. That's what I see. That's all. Just as soon as you added that, that's all I see.
Ace Cable said, good call. She is wearing Savage and Fenty. There you go.
And that's the name of her clothing brand and makeup brand.
And lingerie.
I mean, her
too,
lingerie brand, I think.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jen.
I really like this cover. I like Jen Bartel. I wish the public had access to the Sony Marvel agreement so we can know more. But all this spec of these movies and TV shows are basically around Sony, right? Like Black Cat, Silver Sable, that whole kit and caboodle, no pun intended, but maybe, is kind of under Sony. It's not really with Marvel unless they negotiate it. Yes, there's a lot of great storylines where Black Cat crosses over into the MCU with other characters. It's not just Spider-Man. But I think Sony could argue she had her first. She was created, like in these, her whole, most of her major arcs are within Spider-Man and because of Peter Parker. And like, so I don't know if we're going to see an Iron Cat in the MCU unless like that's negotiated or they do a merger. So just love Black Cat. We'll see what Sony does because they've already said that they're going to build out a whole Spider-Verse with multiple things going on, and it won't necessarily be a part of Marvel. I think, right? They said like only like maybe one character or two will coming back and forth.
That's the last I heard. I'm not sure what's been transpiring since then. I like her mask too. I'm sitting here looking on my bigger screen. Okay, so $25 for the raw comic here. We don't have any graded information for you guys as of yet, but I think it's just a matter of time until somebody grades this. It's beautiful. It is on an upward trend.
But get another dark cover.
Is it a variant? Is this like a ratio variant or just a regular cover?
I'm 90% sure it's a 1 for 25, but I could be wrong.
I'm not positive on that, Jen.
Yeah,
I think you're right because doesn't Bartel usually do the 1 in 20? Maybe somebody in the chat will know for sure. Yes, you are correct, Jen. Okay, cool.
Where's Ultra? He will tell us.
Yeah,
there you go. You see right on the side when he said Ultra will tell us. There it is.
I like when I'm like 90% sure because I'm like, there's 10% that could be wrong. I rarely will be like I'm 100% right unless I know here are the things that tell me that I'm right. But I was unsure. I was like 90%. I'm like, okay. But yeah, Jen Bartel.
Awesome. It's a good cover. It's solid. If I found this out in the wild, I would buy it in a heartbeat. This is not what I would hesitate on. I mean, it seems to go with like her character. You have like, because when you have that white hair, it does well on the white backgrounds, with the exception of that Amazing Spider-Man Presents Black Cat with the white. So I do like this boxing class, and yeah, see, I'm getting buff. Zuri was actually telling me that. She's like, I'm starting to see
getting confident, getting strong.
Yeah, but I can't tell, like, to me I look the same, but Zuri was like, no, you're starting to get a bit more of a booty, and I was like, thank God, because that's not what I was going for. We do like 1 million squats a day, so we better be getting something out of it. She should get her own movie. Sony should learn from Marvel Black Widow and how she wasn't given her own flick till after she died.
Oh, I hope that Sony understands that, because most people I talked to about Black Widow said that they would have cared more if they would have seen that movie before. And I was like,
yeah, me too. Same.
You would have been more invested. That's the whole. I mean, who decided?
You would have felt more her death, like when she died. You would have felt it more if we would have seen that.
And you can't kill Black Cat. She's got 9 lives.
Wait, does she really?
No, but I'm just saying.
Is that like a full keeps like rebooting? I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Well, she's faked her death a couple times. Does that count? Faking her death?
That counts.
Didn't she die like once, too, and then she came back? And that's around the time of Peter Parker, when he found out that she was kind of doing bad stuff.
Oh, but that's when she faked her death, and she came back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, remember, in about 5 minutes, we'll be doing the giveaway. 3 different people are going to be getting a Black Cat. This is number 8, the Peach Momoko variant on the house. And one person, the first person that we draw of the night, is going to get 2. The Mary Jane and Black Cat, number 1. She looks sassy. I like that one. Oh, can you guys see her face? Like,
yeah, I've seen it in person.
It's a good one. So these 2 are to go home with one person, and the other 2 are going to go home with 2 other people. So 3 giveaways, but you have to be present. Don't go anywhere. We are just about done for the night. All right. Next up, Jen, go ahead.
So this is Black Cat, the annual from 2019. This is the Todd Knock variant. This is to prove that Todd can do not just faces. I know if you guys are all buying Marvel comics within the past year or 2, you keep seeing these faces, and you're like, why is Todd Knock only doing faces? Can he only do faces? And you're like, no, this proves he can do everything. I don't know why he's just doing faces. It's weird.
We sold a couple of them on our Whatnot show the other day. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just like
they're black, that black, you know.
She has that. I think she has a brace. Does she get injured or what? Just kidding.
Or maybe it's so vampires don't get her.
Interesting, the mask doesn't connect.
I like it being like highlights.
Oh my gosh, Jen, what's holding it on her face? What was it that you didn't have that day we did the Miss Marvel
Spirit gum.
Spirit gum. How did I forget that? Maybe she has spirit gum, Jen. Maybe there's a bunch of spirit gum and it's holding it in place. And yeah. I'm not a fan. You know, it's not for everybody. It's different. He might just be trying something outside the norm. I don't know, experimenting, trying to find what works.
I want to show you guys that like he can do more than faces. A style is a style. If you don't really care for a style, that's okay, right? But this is more than just a face. Like, what were you say?
Oh, Bruce, don't get me started on the window shade covers. Have you guys seen those where they're like peeking through the blinds?
I liked the Ghost Rider because you could see the flame through it.
That one, I don't know. I keep going back and forth as to whether I'm like, I don't think those are for me. Todd has done lots of other stuff. He did a ton of Young Justice issues off the top of my head. Not a fan of those head covers though. Yeah, the head covers are different. They're definitely different. We'll just say that.
I almost want to like ask why. Did they just, hey, we need a ton of variants. What's really fast? I can do head really fast. Cool. Here you go. It's like, but you're he's way more talented than just heads.
Yeah, this cover's not bad at all. I'm not a huge fan of the coloring. Something gets lost with all the pastel in the background. I think that if you would have done the coloring a little bit differently, that character could have popped a lot more.
Did you see the wolf? Oh, sorry. Chat is really distracting. Lord of Brooklyn, BK for life. Did you see the Wolverine one? Where he like kind of messes up the window shade at all?
Oh my
God. You see that one?
I haven't. No, not yet. I'll look it up though. Now I'm curious. It would have been cute if it was like scratch marks or something. I don't know. Let's stop talking about heads.
Sorry.
Okay, so again, beautiful cover though. If you're into the character, she's done very well, I think, on this one. $5. I mean, yeah, under $5 for the raw, and $41 for a 9.8 graded is not unreasonable at all. Cast member, Spider-Man 1.
Yes, he did the. What?
I can't picture that.
Yeah, so remember the one where it's it's w.e.b. And that makes it different from web because it's the web with the punctuations. And then of Spider-Man. And that's the one where Harley Keener, who is in the Iron Man movies, first appeared in. And then I was traveling to come see you guys, or coming out west. Remember? And it just like blew up because an MCU character is reversing as their first appearance in a comic book. And everyone went crazy for it.
Hold on, sorry, I'm typing. I'm Lord of Brooklyn. I'm looking it up right now to see if I actually like it because I'm not sure. What would it be called? Does anybody have the issue number?
W.E.W.
No, the Wolverine window shade one.
Oh, just put Wolverine window shade. Should pop up, right?
Let's see. Wow, apparently people have like a bath curtain with this. That's not okay. I see it. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna put it on my shares. There you go, guys. There you go.
Yeah. What do you think?
I've never seen this before. That's cool. That's fun.
I don't mind this one. I think the colors are on point. I like that this doesn't bother me. This one's not bad. Okay. I'll give you that. I like it. Okay.
We have one more comic left.
Sorry, there we go. The last one. Last but not least, Black Cat. We got go ahead, Jen.
So this is from this is from the newest series. It's number 2, Black Cat number 2 from 2021. This is the 1 in 50 Adam Hughes. It's going for more than ratio, $50. So what do you guys think?
Adam Hughes for me, I'm gonna get so much shit. Adam Hughes is hit and miss. Some of his covers, I'm like, I love it. Like there was a Black Widow one, the smoking gun one that Adam Hughes did. There was another Adam Hughes cover where his initials are on her t-shirt. I forget the series. But some of his stuff I think is great. And then there's a couple like this one, and like there was a Mary Jane cover that came out recently. Do you remember?
Is that the one with Black Cat and Mary Jane?
Yeah.
Where he reversed the homage instead of it being
and everybody thought that was like fantastic, and people were going nuts, and I was like not feeling it. This one.
Okay, wait. Does it help that it's supposed to be dark because she's in the rafters, and then down below it's like all the police trying to find her, and she's all like admiring this diamond up in the ceiling?
That helps, but I almost think.
But then where is she? I mean, she's admiring it, but why is it shiny? Like, where is that like coming from? If it's supposed to be dark.
Down below, it's a diamond. The light refracts from different places.
I think what bugs me is that you kind of lose her body. Her hair has no like flow to it. I'm not loving the face. Her boobs look like they're about to make her tip over off that thing. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And again, there are some Adam Hughes covers that I think are phenomenal. And I know that he has like such a huge amount of talent in this guy, but there's just some that I think he kind of missed the mark on the composition of it. I know, you guys. I know you're gonna get mad at me. I know.
People are agreeing with you. People are agreeing with you.
and it's true.
Mhm.
Like, if to be a 1 out of 50, that's, and I know Ultra like has talked about it before. Like, there's some books that they are, they shouldn't be racial ones. Like, sometimes the cover A, it looks better than the racial ones. And this one, it's one of those. It's not. I think they gave it to him because it's Adam Hughes, but I wouldn't pay for 1 out of 50 for this cover unless you're like a super fan of Black Cat or Adam.
Imagine her crawling across that beam. So she's crawling across it and she's holding it up. So it looks more like a cat type pose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think maybe it's the pose that's bugging me. I'm not sure. It's just not one of my favorites. But again, I'm not body shaming. Her boobs are huge. They look like they're gonna tip her over. I have big boobs too, but I wouldn't like stand on a like rafter like that. I know where the weight is. But yeah,
it's a good example of like ratios, right? If you ever, when ratio comes out and it's below ratio, the chances of you getting it for even cheaper are kind of high, actually. When it goes for ×3 ratio, that's tougher. It's like there's times when on Wednesday it's ×3 ratio. I'm like, oh, I'm probably not gonna see this comic ever, right? And it's just never gonna be my reach. And so the fact that this is 2021, 2022, like it's around ratio. The fact that you might find it for even under ratio, there's a chance if you do like this cover and you don't want to pay $68 for it, or 9.4 for 52, right?
Yeah.
It's when you see something go ×3 that you're like, ooh. But if it's below, because there's times I found ratios for $5, like an idiot, I pass on them. Because $5 is like, it's $5. You're gonna pay up.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. All in all, I think Adam Hughes is amazing, just for the record. But this one just it doesn't hit it for me. It almost looks like a teenager taking a selfie or something. It's a weird.
Yeah.
But
like you said, it's a hit or miss with him.
For me, it is anyway. Like there's some where it's like I love him, and then some of them I'm like, yeah. He's not one like again, Jen Bartel. I don't think I've ever seen one of her covers that I didn't like. Same with Lotte. Like almost there.
Well, Jen Bartel, I think with Jen Bartel, I think I seen some that I was like,
send them to me.
Like America, like she did one for America. I think it was. No, was it America? Oh, am I confusing party?
Oh, I don't know.
But I know I seen one and I was like, but I don't know.
You fear Laura's fisticuffs. Fisticuffs. I haven't heard that word in a while. Fisticuffs. This one is a skip ratio, shouldn't have been a ratio. I kind of agree with that. I think that's where I stand too. If
it was $5, would you buy it?
Yeah, for $5, add Adam Hughes to your collection, sure. But not for it. And like you can barely see like the Spider-Man's little hand up in the corner there. Do you guys see it? Right here.
Oh, I did not notice that.
I didn't notice that before.
The raw comic, this doesn't make any sense, but the raw comic you're looking at about $70. Are we agreeing with her? Does she agree with us? I don't know. Which one is it? We agree with each other. This is like all of us agreeing with each other. A 9.4,
We're
52.99.
all in this together. If you don't know where that song is from,
that's funny. Anything to add to this one, girls? No? All right, that was it for us for tonight. We're going to do the giveaway, though, so don't go anywhere yet. But make sure that you are subscribed to Nearing Nirvana. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, the girls and I are no longer with Tales from the Flip Side. We are doing Nearing Nirvana only. We will be here every Tuesday from 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Friday, we have Simpleman's Comics coming on. He is going to be hopefully as good of a sport as TiVo was last Wednesday, and he's going to play some games with us. Lords of Brooklyn. I don't agree. Okay. Yeah, make sure you're subs. Give us a thumbs up. Oh, and do us a favor. Leave a comment after the show is over because those mean like a lot to us. We go through and we read them. We listen to your feedback.
Oh, we should ask them a question to answer.
Oh, what's a good question to answer?
People forget.
What Black Cat or Catwoman, and then name your favorite Black Cat comic.
Who's better, Black Cat or
like who would win in a fight? I like that. Who would win in a fight and why? Black Cat or Catwoman?
I'll add that question on the comments when we're done, and then people can respond to that.
Can I respond? Can I respond to our own channel?
Maybe.
Dude, I wish we got like an amalgam universe between Marvel and DC. It'll never happen visually in a cartoon or in live action, but that'd be so awesome.
I agree. Okay. And then also Bird City Comics, guys, as I mentioned earlier, we just sponsored Ninth Wonder's YouTube channel. So check him out as well. I'm sure Ultra and a bunch of people in the chat will vouch for Ninth Wonder as much as I will. He's a good guy, good content, definitely a channel worth following. Who wants to do a giveaway?
Can I win?
No. Lucy, you want to share your screen? You're up, darling. So the first winner is going to get both books. They're going to get the Black Cat and the Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond. So both books to this first person. And you have to be here and you have to comment within 30 seconds.
Okay, ready?
Here or even H or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, gotta be here. Jen, you want to get your clock?
I got it.
Okay.
Got it ready.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
And if you're driving, please pull over now and put your hazards on.
Man.
Obi the Gray.
Obi the Gray, are you here? 30 seconds.
I know he was, right? He's been commenting, so.
I like how I met Obi on Whatnot.
That's funny.
Yeah, see, Ultra said Ninth's family. He's worth following, guys. Definitely do it. He gone.
Hey, Rob. Stop it.
Come on, Obi the Gray. Oh, Obi the Gray. He's here. Winner. Obi the Gray.
Dinner.
Wait, so is he the first one? So he gets 2 books?
He gets 2 books. So now we have 2 more people that are going to get just the Black Cat Peach Momoko number 8 variants. And of course, I'll throw in Bird City stickers and all that crap.
And then,
all that crap.
All that.
That's so nice of you.
Obi must be Bird City.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Congrats, Obi.
Now I have that song in my head. We're all in this together. Oh,
yeah! Oh, Nimesh! I think I actually have to send Nimesh something too. So, Nimesh, where are you at?
I haven't seen him.
Guys, we're at 57 viewers right now. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this show, make sure you are here every single week. We do giveaways. We do content. It's crazy. So make sure you're here.
Oh, man.
It's crazy. We're not crazy. Just
kidding.
kidding.
Are you excited for Obi-Wan? The TV show, you guys?
Yes.
Yes. That's a good answer.
We're going to lose Nimesh's.
Oh, no.
Nimesh is out.
Oh, Nimesh. He's good, though. I still got to send him his thing, though. I will send him his thing.
You still haven't?
I'm covering stuff.
Oh, my God.
We love you, Nimesh, so much. Sorry you weren't here. You'll be here a different show, though, I'm sure.
You send us so much stuff for the baby.
Oh, they call me Bruce.
They call me Bruce. He was just here. They call me Bruce.
Here.
Bruce.
Just say hi. Please don't be driving, you guys. I did that earlier today, and it's not the best to text and drive. You do it at stoplights.
Oh, okay. Bruce is here. Good.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
one more.
Let me shuffle this. Okay.
Writing them down so I don't forget. Congratulations, Bruce. Yay.
Patrick
Millerano.
I know he was here. He stopped by.
The G is silent, right?
Oh,
Patrick Millerano.
I don't know.
The comic Bruce says that they have the book, so they'll pay it forward.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's nice, Bruce.
I can find it. There we go.
Okay. So that'll be for this person. So we still have 2 to give away.
He's not here. He's not here. Right?
Patrick Melograno?
Yeah, Patrick. He's always here. He was just here.
Okay. We went past the 30-second mark.
Okay, let's go.
2 more giveaways, guys. 2 more.
2 more.
Bruce, thank you for paying it forward. That's sweet of you.
Like the movie. Oops.
Lord of Brooklyn.
There he is. He says, spin for
Oh
me.
my
There
gosh.
you go, and you won. He just says, spin for me. And
Lord
you
of Brooklyn. That was not planned. that is awesome.
Hilarious.
Spin for
Congratulations.
That's.
I didn't even have to like start it. That's cool.
Yeah, that works. One more giveaway tonight.
more.
Go ahead. Justice, he said.
Oh.
78 points of
comics, I think it was. Let's see, he it's 70 of articulation.
See, I think articulation, yeah.
He was just here.
Oh gosh, this gives me anxiety. This is for us, Adam Hughes. Yay! Okay, he's here. We got you. All right. So all three of you. So we have Obi the Gray, Lord of Brooklyn, and 78. You need to DM Bird City Comics on Instagram, your email if you want tracking information, and your shipping address. I will get these sent out tomorrow if you send me your info now. And that's a great opportunity to follow Bird City Comics on Instagram if you're not already. And Jen and Lucy are both on Whatnot, so check them out as well. And yeah, I think that's it for us for tonight. We will be back this Friday with Simple Men's Comics for our Nearing Nirvana show, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anything to add, girls?
Nope. You said it all.
I need to do a Whatnot sale.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's hard.
I'm doing my last ones Monday. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's it. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.